What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Something unexpected happened last week. I was given a Grizzly as a gift. No, don't worry, not a bear. It's a bicycle made by Grizzly in the 1990s. Bicycle is first-hand and was purchased new by the owner in the mid-1990s. The owner is now retired and, due to his age, is no longer able to ride a bicycle, so he decided to give the bike away. For the last few years, the bike has been sitting unused in the garage, gathering dust and serving as a home for spiders. Once again, I found the frame quite interesting. The thick top tube is extremely unusual. The frame is made of aluminum and is therefore relatively light. So I started to dismantle and clean the bike. These are all the parts that were removed from the bike. Once the disassembly was complete, I started cleaning the frame. After cleaning, it became clear that the frame was in excellent condition. There were no scratches, paint damage, or anything similar. Even the stickers were still complete and intact. The frame gleamed as if it were brand new and straight from the factory. But before I could put it back together, there was one more thing that needed to be done. Some time ago, I converted an MTB into a gravel bike. I decided to use this bike as a donor. The reason for this was that the frame, which had been rebuilt at the time, needed to be repainted anyway. Over time, the two-component clear coat developed a kind of vinyl effect and had to be reworked. Secondly, The frame is made of steel, and I can make a direct comparison with an aluminum frame. And the final reason is that Grisley has cantilever brakes, and I'm curious to see if and how these work with the Tigra levers. The donor has installed the complete Tigra 2x10 group. The setup has already been extensively tested, and there are no surprises in terms of its functionality. It has 50mm thick Schwalbe Kodak tires. The chain tires and complete steering unit will also be transplanted. The assembly was completed hours later. Even though it was already dark, cold, and wet, I couldn't resist taking the bike for a test ride. Compared to previous projects, this was the fastest conversion. Everything was finished within a day. Of course, there was no need to spend time searching for and ordering parts. What I like most is the unusual, solid-looking frame. The small details, such as the cable guides and references to Grisley on other components, demonstrate the manufacturer's attention to detail. However, there are two things I still need to improve. First, the distance between the crank and the frame is very narrow, but this is not a problem. Nevertheless, I will reduce the size of the chainring to create more space there. A new one is already ordered. The second thing that still needs to be added is a tensioner to adjust the brake cables. This will make the adjustment work much easier. That's it, an unplanned project for me. Hope you enjoyed it. The next project will bring the channel back to its roots and be a little bit more custom. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, or do whatever you want to do.